comments and stories you're about to hear may not be suitable for some. Listener discretion advised.
All right now, boys and girls, we want to introduce...
Please allow me to adjust my pants. Listen to me.
Run as fast as you can.
I'm gonna give you what you need. Get ready for BAM Radio. Let me do it one more time. It's Radio BAM, fucking idiot. What the hell am I talking about? It's Radio BAM.
And now, here's BAM.
Here's BAM.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, babe.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. All right, I'm here with Joe Franz, Red Mohawk.
No.
We got Chad I. Ginsberg here.
Hey, everybody, it's me,
No,
Chad.
it's me, Chad.
And we have Porson Black. Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
So today we just filmed a tribute show for Ryan Dunn for MTV that's coming out in, I'd say, month-ish. What do you think?
It's late November,
Late November?
end of the MTV fiscal year.
Yeah, so we got the whole Jackass crew in town and in Westchester here. And I must say, I'm fine doing interviews and all that about it now. I wasn't in the beginning when it just happened, but going to the fucking crash site, I've been there twice before, and I went for the third time again. And for some reason, going there is like just a little bit too hard to handle for me.
Yeah.
Today was my first time there, and and I spoke with Cameron earlier today. For those of you who don't know who Cameron is, because he's not like a real public dude, he was Ryan's, one of Ryan's best friends. I mean, it was him, Zach, and Justin.
To sum up Cameron, it's pretty much they were attached to the hip.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even when Dunn would fly to L.A. to film his G4 show, like Cameron would be staying in his room with him, like
yeah, just for the moral support and just the friendship. Like Ryan, although he's a very personable guy, he was. There was a crew that he felt very close with, and he liked to keep those people around to help him feel grounded. And anyway, Cameron has never been there either. I was actually surprised Cameron...
He hasn't gone?
No, he hasn't. No, we talked about
Why not?
The same reason I didn't go. What good's it going to do? For some people...
I felt that I had to.
Some people need that to heal, and that's...
Like, how could you not go?
The reason I didn't go was, to me...
I don't necessarily like going to funerals, but you have to go. You feel like you need to go.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a morbid place to be.
Yeah.
Well, no, yes and no. Yes and no, because...
Depending where your mind goes.
For some people, it helps them come to grips with the death. For me, it was a long process. I actually came to grips with it. I didn't cry for about a month until... we had a big scare. I'm currently putting all the entire CKY library onto Blu-ray.
You cry, Franz.
that's what Chad said. Let's see you cry, Franz. But I'm putting the entire. I don't want to lose the thread.
Chad, why don't we?
Oh God,
Chad, why don't you
Here
want
we
to do
go.
an interview about Dunn? Let me see you cry, Franz.
Which is what he said as a joke, but it was fucking way more funny than it seemed. But okay. Okay. So as I'm putting the CKY library to Blu-ray, I'm looking for all the original shots and shit like that, and I'm like, "Bam, where are the master tapes?" He's like, "They're in my library in the editing suite." I'm like,
it's library.
Library, yeah. He's like, "No, they're not." And I'm like, "No, they're not." Bam's like, I remember seeing them. I'm like, "Bam, I'm here in the library. They're not here."
Library.
When can you picture seeing them last? He's like, "I just saw them." I'm like, "Picture it in your head." May that vision have been a year and a half ago? He's like, maybe. I'm like, fuck. I was like, the master tapes have been sent out. No one knows where they fucking are. I was like, my chair just broke. I fell back. I'm about to cry. So I'm like, it's a fucking legacy. It's a piece of history. It's like the only. I was like, those are the master tapes. They're fucking gone. And it was 48 hours before I actually tracked them down where they were sent. And so I went through all of my tapes, and I'm like, how can I piece these films back together? How how can I take this puzzle that's been fucking ripped apart and put it back together? So I'm going through old fucking tapes to figure out how am I going to put Haggard back together, and I pop a fucking tape in. I'm like, God, I have investors in from New York City. They're fucking standing around holding their cocks. I'm like, what am I going to do? I put in a tape, and then I watch Ryan Dunn in the movie Haggard giving a very emotional performance talking about how his girlfriend cheated on him. I fucking lost it. Dude, it was like, it's like, you know how crying gets so bad you become immobile? And it's almost like you're laughing. Like the investors from New York thought I was fucking laughing. And I could say I was sorry for an hour and a half, and that's how I came to grips with it.
Well, if you want me to change your mood,
it took
and you want to laugh in real life,
yes, sorry.
Take a look at the size of Novak's dick compared to yours.
And then look.
I think it equals 9 of Novak's dicks to equal 1 of yours.
Novak's dick's so small.
Franz, you have a fucking meat bat. What happened?
I don't know. I can't help it.
You're a shower.
I didn't want to be born this way.
To the dick now.
What?
I said I'm glad I can put a face to the dick now. I always wondered what that was. Now I know.
She did the radio show last week. She probably
when she said put her face to a dick, I thought she was saying something else. But well, gee whiz. Well, anyway, so Ryan Dunn, we love you, and thank you for being a part of our lives and making us laugh.
Dude, you love a guy, you're a guy.
All right, should we change the mood of this show? Ben, what funniness happened to you this week? For God's sakes, you're where the action's at.
Well, to the point where I had to get a tattoo in New York City that says, "And then the cops came," because
what's the story behind that?
I'm with Porcelain, and every night we go out, the cops come.
Wait, the cops.
It's not because of her. It's because of me.
The cops just come, or does something happen to instigate and provoke that?
Yeah, how do you make the cops come?
You spit on his
Like, I like drama because, you know what? You could blame that on Sirius Radio. Because,
okay.
Yeah, because I like drama, so I can talk about it on Sirius Radio. So whenever I see potential drama happening, wherever I'm at, I kind of want to instigate it.
Absolutely.
So, she basically, we got into a cab, we got into an argument with the guy, and then he calls her a slut, she spits in his face.
What?
And then he starts pulling her hair, and I'm outside.
What?
Yeah, so I just run full speed and dive into the car with my fist and start beating the shit out of him. Then the police come, and then the cops come.
What did he pull your hair for? What
It wasn't even like he pulled my hair a little bit. It was like he pulled my hair really fucking hard, and like he was trying to smash my head on the side of the cab.
What a fucking pussy.
I was outside the cab. I got out, and I was like, he's like, "You stupid white bitch." I was like, "Fuck you. I'm a stupid white bitch." I was like, "In Detroit, you talk shit like that, you get your fucking ass beat, you fucking cunt."
Yeah.
And so I fucking spit on him, and he like grabbed my hair so fucking hard. Next thing I know, Bam's like Superman manning through the air, like punching the guy in the face.
What?
Dude, I hadn't talked to
And
her
then, but like, I
First
don't
of all-
understand how we have to pay for the fucking damages.
Yeah.
But then the
$250 we had
the
to
cab
pay.
driver doesn't get any
What a pussy.
like doesn't get in trouble at all. Like no assault charges towards him. Like you put your hands on a woman.
It's a
like,
boxing
Like,
match.
dude,
It's on. The boxing match, motherfucker.
No offense to you, Porcelain, but thank God he pulled her hair because that was the only thing that saved me from getting arrested because there was witnesses that saw that.
Yeah, but if
And-
he didn't pull my hair, we would have just walked away and it would have been fine.
But
Yeah, but no, he could have done way worse,
But-
way faster,
But-
is what Bam's saying.
Gay.
Franz, we terrorized this dude.
Yeah, we're pretty rude.
Louis, listen, Louis outside eating a pretzel with mustard on it and throwing it at his face as he's trying to argue with him, and it's just pretzel-y mustard hitting him in the fucking face, and he's like, opening up his door. I'm like, and I'm sitting there. I'm going like, oh, what are you gonna do? Open up your door? You're really gonna beat him up? You're not gonna beat him up. As a matter of fact, you're not gonna do anything because you're a fucking pussy. I'm provoking it. Louis throwing mustard at him. Then he tries to argue with me, going, you motherfuckers, da, 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 da. And I just go up to him. I'm like,
And by
like
the way,
a fucking leopard.
you should see the face he's making when he makes that. Okay, so wait, let me. Okay, wait.
It's like a one-night
So The plot thickens. Now, what led up to what? Thank you. Thank you. Now, that's actually a recording of the fight, right there.
That's what the fight.
That's what the fight sounded like. Now, okay. What led up to the moment? Okay, so far the plot is thickening. What led up to the moment where Louis is throwing mustard pretzel at his face? How did it start?
Because he was calling her a slut.
Over what?
Over. I honestly think this is why. You know when you get into a cab and they don't feel if it's too close, they don't feel like taking you that close because it doesn't make them any money.
Yeah.
You know, like if she has high heels
if it's 7 blocks.
So
sure.
she doesn't want to walk fucking 5 blocks in high heels. So
and we're soaking fucking wet.
When we're on 50th Ave and I say take us to 55th, he's like, fuck no. But we're already sitting in the car. And I'm like, we're already in it. So it wound up being in this big fucking argument.
Yeah.
To the point where he's like, listen, slut, you know, and then she goes right in his face.
All right. Well, then I take I retract the retraction. The boxing match.
Can you get in trouble for spitting somebody right in their fucking face?
It's assault, actually.
Right in their fucking face.
It's assault. Yeah. If you spit in someone's face, it's assault.
Don't fucking call me a slut.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. You were in the right. However, maybe there was a more amicable way to solve the problem.
What about verbal assault?
It's not wise because if he's it could be construed.
Verbally assault me, I'm gonna physically assault you.
Yeah, I mean, what he did was verbal. So she spit in his fucking face.
on fire.
It could be construed as a hate crime. All I'm saying is this: there's sometimes in life.
It was a hate crime because he called me a stupid white bitch, and then he called me a stupid white slut.
See, and
so
the fact that
was
he
some
said
racist
white,
shit right there.
he's racist.
Well,
in all fairness to him, it's less racist if an African American calls a Caucasian American white. It is in court. It's less racist.
I have a really good question.
Yes.
Suppose you're not racist one bit.
Right.
And you say, in this day and age, so what are you going to do today? Me and my colored buddy are going to go watch a movie.
Well,
like, the fact that it says colored, doesn't it just automatically sound racist?
You mean like Mac?
Right. Okay, people, you have to tell me these
what
things.
If you had what if you had a black friend and like you grew up with like old grandparents that's what they think that it's called. So you say like me and my colored buddy are going to watch a movie.
The fact that you and I will. There was a public service announcent.
Doesn't it just sound racist?
Well, the fact that you called him your black friend,
buddy.
You said your black friend before you said colored buddy, and I will relate it to this. In the 70s, which was the era of the public service announcement, so that's when you had the Indian who was crying from the litter and all that stuff. So, okay,
Franz, none of the listeners were alive.
Okay, well, there was a commercial where a friend said, it was a little kid talking to an old man, and the little kid said, my Jewish friend says I'm prejudiced because, and the grandfather says, well, the fact that you refer to him as your Jewish friend means you are prejudiced. So the fact that you even noticed that he was African American means you're racist.
But what if you say colored buddy? Colored buddy. And you were taught that way.
But did you notice?
What if you grew up in the South and that's how you were taught?
Well, you can be taught to be racist.
This is my best color.
Now, Bam. Now, here's a parallel. Are you a male or a female? You're a male, right? Yes or no?
How do you know?
I know.
Exactly. The fact that you even know.
I have a clipenis.
The fact that, like.
I hate
the fact that you know if you're.
Every night, it takes them forever to get off.
Wait, I'm about to make a dazzling point. Let's talk about
Let's hear about your dazzling point.
The fact is that, like, if you notice that you're a man or a woman, that makes you gay or not. Like, are you a man or a woman? Well, I'm a man. How would you know? What did you do? Look. So therefore, the logic applies. If you notice that your friend is African American, you are therefore racist because you've noticed that he is not the same race as you. Now, the Joe Franz way of looking at it is there are no races. I don't believe in race. I think this is bullshit terminology made to pit people against one another. If you take every person in the world and line them up to darkest and to lightest, where are you going to draw the line? It's like, okay, well, you're kind of tan, you're a little bit more tan, you're black and you're white. That's fucking bullshit. And anyone out there who thinks that there are races, you're buying into such shit, and you are allowing society and terminology to to have you pitted against other people. There are no races.
I'm-
It's fucking bullshit. It's
I'm Italian and Irish and a few other things like fucking Pennsylvania Dutch and shit. You could give me any joke about being Irish or being Italian, and I'll laugh my fucking ass off.
How many
I don't
Irishmen does
care.
it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
It takes 9. 1 to change the light bulb and 8 to smash their dicks together so it equals a normal sized dick.
See? I think it's fucking funny. And I'm Irish. I don't care.
How many Italians does it take to change the light bulb?
How many?
It takes 2, 1 to change the bulb and 1 to live with his mom till he's 35. But you know,
what Italian guy does that?
Jersey
all-
guys.
in South Philly, all Italian guys.
Jersey Shore guys.
You know what? We just found out I'm fucking part American Indian. My grandfather he was real short and real red, and everyone was like, oh, he's Sicilian. And like, we just realized, like, I like saw a picture of him for the first time in like 20 years. I'm like, that's not Sicilian. He's a fucking Indian. Look at this motherfucker.
How many Novaks does it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
It takes 2. 1 to steal the light bulb and 1 to do heroin. What did Novak say when he went to jail?
What?
Oh, this sucks.
That's so bad that it's good. What do you say to a Novak in a 3-piece suit?
What?
Will the defendant please rise?
Thank you.
What did Novak get on his IQ test?
What?
Heroin.
What do you say when Novak shows up for court?
What?
Guilty.
What did Novak say when he got to the ocean?
What?
Now, how am I going to steal all this?
Thank you. When asking Novak why he stole Bam's skateboards, what is his answer? To get heroin money.
What's the song that you wrote?
Oh, I don't have it. No, we can't. No, we got to do it right.
Oh,
no,
me?
No, let's save it. Let's save it so Chad can do the.
Oh,
Chad
me?
needs to play the.
And my buddy Bam walking down the street hand in hand till the bitter and me and my best friend Bam. Where his shits will sniff.
Oh yeah. Where his shits will sniff. Where his shits will some. No, we got to do that right. Everybody, just so you know, the Novak songs are coming. Chad Ginsburg of CKY is going to do the music. And me and Bam are going to do.
We've only been talking about that for 7 years.
Wait, what's the Novak song when?
And a Christmas album too.
He's. Oh fuck, man! I need to know.
Yo, today, everybody, just so you know, today was Chad Ginsburg's birthday.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
But our birthday. You know, I saw an Arthur Fonzarelli birthday card. I don't know what this is. So today was Chad Ginsburg's. What is this?
Subject changer.
All right. Anyway.
Hey, can I play a snippet of Porcelain's new song? Like it's not, it can't be leaked, but we can play the hook. What's wrong with that?
No, I'm laughing at the song.
I want to promote the hook.
Is this a song?
Yeah.
Porcelain, is this your new song? This is
Hey, what do you think?
Fuck
You like Porcelain's new song?
Wow. This is my dance.
She was on the Lil Wayne tour.
Rake Young would love
Oh,
it.
How are we gonna play?
What are you
How are we
doing?
gonna play it?
I don't know. What am I doing?
She's stretching, dude.
Do you want to play any other songs?
That's called the letter
It's
Y.
called
That's not
Mannequin.
stretching.
Well, if it's on YouTube, what's
Yeah.
the difference?
I can't hold
Yeah, but it only plays the hook.
Really?
That's what I'm trying to say.
That's tricky.
I think we've lost the thread of this show.
Well, you
That's
know,
okay.
No, you're breaking everybody's concentration, Fran.
All right, I'll shut up.
Francis, not Porcelain at all.
So
Yeah.
I'm not breaking any kind of.
yeah.
What's going
Ah,
on
yeah,
over
fuck yeah.
there? What's happening over there?
I ain't
She's
saying
stretching.
shit. She's stretching.
Isn't she allowed to stretch? She has, like she has to do dance moves, dude.
Gotta
That's
stay
fine,
limber,
but
Franz.
that's fine. But I'm across the room and I got kicked in the face by her high heels,
I did not.
and I'm liking it. So
I can do it again.
I can't.
All right,
even,
he found it.
I can't even think now.
Fran, listen to this.
Is
Okay.
it Mannequin Factory?
Yeah.
Call me old fashioned. Call me-
You're old flash.
Call me
Old
old fashioned.
fashioned?
Call me old flaccid.
Yeah.
Call me old fashioned. But where are the flutes?
What flutes?
I thought we were listening to music. Where are the flutes?
Bandcamp in 1994.
Is that? Did you film a video for that yet?
No,
Are you
Naughty
gonna?
Naughty's the next single, and then we're gonna do.
When do I get to hear that?
La-di dad,
Well,
la-di daddy.
it's
As soon as I steal our
no,
iPod.
we changed it to Naughty Naughty instead of Lottie Dottie.
This one.
I went and re-recorded.
Why?
Final generation. So I don't know. Do you encourage people to download, or would you like people to? Are people still selling albums, or is it like kind of like a given that people download now? I don't
think
know.
like it doesn't really fucking matter. The more people that download your song, the more they share it with their friends, and the more it spreads, and the bigger
But you'd
your
like them
brand
to buy it,
becomes.
probably.
And what's important is your brand, and you don't really make money from record sales. You make money from like tours and like.
So it's like the
shit
opposite.
like that. So
Like
Oh,
back in my
Chad
day.
knows all about that.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, yeah, like
And I
like
said shit like
back
that
in my
10
day,
years
people
ago,
were
and I-
using.
Well,
Are
I
you
mean,
disagreeing with me, Chad?
No,
no,
I'm just
he
warning
totally agrees.
You're warning me.
you. From a different
Dude, he's-
perspective.
Tell it, Chad.
We used CKY,
Chad's been doing this for 20 years. He knows.
CKY talked about that a whole lot in public, and it just didn't do us any good to talk about it in public as far as the people investing in us. That's all.
Did Island get
I
mad at
know,
you?
but like
Yeah,
the-
we used to
the
tell people to
industry-
download our shit.
Well,
but-
I don't tell people to download it. If people like it, they're gonna fucking buy it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the business is completely different. Yeah, you might get in trouble 10 years ago, but now it's like
for talking about it.
So does your label and your investors
I mean, I still
are they
agree.
upset when you encourage downloading?
I don't disagree with you.
No, absolutely not. I think Red One and the label, like clearly we want people to buy it, but it's more about like getting your name out there as a new artist and like word of mouth and spreading it to friends and check this out, whether it's fucking and like really honestly, how many people fucking download shit? They really fucking don't. They go on YouTube and play it for their fucking
Kinda
friends.
like how
and now
we've been
people
doing
go
for
on-
the past
That
few
is-
nights.
that is where they
now,
play
and
it.
now people fucking hear that shit on YouTube and they're like, oh fuck yeah, and then they go and they buy it on iTunes. Like nobody
'cause they
goes
don't know how to
fucking
get the shit from
Napster
YouTube to
anymore,
their
and it's
iTunes.
like, oh yeah, I'm gonna download this shit for free. People don't care. They're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking buy the shit for $1
Maybe-
on my iPhone.
so you're-
like,
so
Maybe in the pop world it's different. Like in the rock world, a lot of the fans. Are just, I mean,
Oh.
you are mixed, so you never know. I don't know. I mean,
don't be racist
what about the style?
because I'm mixed.
Fun.
Is that
So when you hear the music,
the
don't-
music?
don't you
Hair
think?
color.
Don't you think
Hair
if,
color.
if
I got
Marilyn
help.
Manson fucked Britney Spears and had a kid,
It would be me.
wouldn't it sound like that?
Wow. I wouldn't have phrased it like that, but
That's how
but
I
I would say this. It's awesome, and as old as I am, I can actually listen to it, which is insane because
This fuckface-
I listen to
Dude,
Bread.
You know what?
Oh,
I listen
yeah,
to
fuck
Bread.
yeah.
Me and Porson were scrolling through Sirius Radio today, just trying to find something because we were driving. Like, we wound up at the opera, and I'm like, how the fuck do people listen to this shit?
I'm not an opera fan, but I do like.
Bullshit.
I do like.
I
no,
call you on the
I like
airplane.
classical.
I call you
That's
on the
classical.
airplane.
That's classical.
You're on the airplane going like this,
And I
with
do-
your eyes closed, thinking that nobody's
Oh.
looking at you, or waving your
Oh.
hands like this, like doing the whole thing. And I look at what channel you're on. I'm like, he's Franz on channel
it's
4.
classical.
So I hit channel 4. You're listening to this opera.
No, it was Vivaldi.
Like, fucking horrible.
The closest opera
Fan
that,
of
that I go
operas, yeah.
is the Mormon Tabernacle version of Handel's Messiah. And that I love. Every mountain shall be exalted. Exalted.
What about you put the bomb on me?
You dropped a bomb on me, baby. You dropped a bomb on me, yeah. I know, I
Dude,
like it.
Franz, the night you did that at karaoke, but you only sang one part of it and then just bombed on Comedy Routine. No one was getting it, but it was fucking genius.
You know what, though? Like, hey,
What?
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
you should medium watch out because Chad,
Medium watch out for what?
CKY got a bill one time from a record label, and it said miscellaneous, $10,000. Like, random equipment, $12,000. It's like, what's miscellaneous? And they're like, they didn't even know what was
But
miscellaneous.
Red One, my producer.
Red
which
One,
I-
though?
Red One, that I'm signed to his label. It's 2101 through Universal Republic. Would
Yeah.
never. He's like all. I mean, it's different nowadays. Like, it just fucking is. Like,
Wow,
I
now
honestly-
I'm dumb.
I honestly don't know fucking anybody that goes and downloads a fucking song for free. I think, like, the younger generations, they don't even know, really.
So, in
like,
conclusion-
how to do that. Like, they're just like YouTube, iTunes, YouTube, iTunes, YouTube, iTunes.
Okay.
And I think it is slowly progressing and changing. Like, and I think the industry was in like a really fucking shitty spot for a while. 'cause
Yeah, I
people
guess I'm
were
out of
only
touch.
downloading. They were. I'm not saying that you're fucking
No,
wrong.
I'm
but
out of
saying-
touch with the rock audience.
But I'm not. I'm just saying, like, am I gonna get billed from my label? No.
Yeah,
that's their job.
You will, but it's okay.
What for saying like?
No, not for that. That's not what we
in the,
said.
like-
Well, labels
That's
have
not
a
what
lot
she
of.
said. You don't get billed for that. He just said that labels will bill you for anything, and not tell you what it was.
Oh,
anyway.
like
Labels,
even
there's
if
a lot of hidden costs, like when
Suppose
you
you're
buy
on-
a dress and you
Yeah,
got to
that's
get
what
it
he was
taken in,
saying.
or
that,
out.
or suppose you're on Interscope and Jimmy Iovine wants to fly in to see your show in New York City from LA. Like, when you look at your bill,
That's
it'll
worth
be
it.
his first class ticket that you're paying for.
That's worth it.
Hands down.
yeah, that would be worth it actually.
I mean, it would be worth it, but it's on your bill.
Yeah. But okay, so in conclusion, we can say that the market's a lot different. Where in the 70s and 80s you would do the concert, where a band would do the concerts pretty much for free in order for album sales. It's the inverse scenario, and further. Digitally, a system has been created where people no longer feel compelled to download for free because iTunes, they can get the song of their liking
easy
instantaneously.
because they don't have to buy a whole record. They can just buy a song for like $1.
Yeah.
They can only buy if they like that song. They'll just buy it.
Chad, are you happy with that model of business or no?
I'm fine with free music, dude.
I want to hear more
honestly,
Porcelain Black.
I say you buy.
I seriously
buy a
think
T-shirt, buy a concert ticket. That's what
I
agree with.
fucking love it. I honestly think that like somebody today was talking and she was saying that she's on Universal, and they say good luck to her. I'm like, she don't need fucking luck.
Yeah.
Like,
She
Right.
needs another glass of whiskey.
oh yeah.
But Chad,
Oh, yeah,
Chad,
fuck
what you're
That's
saying
what
is,
it's
Chad, I think Porcelain and Chad, you're both saying the same thing, although you share different genres of music. In that, it all boils down to the fans, the artists giving back to the fans, and the fans giving back to the artists, no matter what the genre. There's different ways that you can feed each other's creativity.
Well, we both said buy a T-shirt and buy a concert ticket. That's really how the artist would get paid.
Can we drink to
Yeah.
that?
Speaking of
And that's what I
T-shirt,
said. That's what I said.
Where's
like,
that fucking
we're in
photo that you
concerts,
sent me?
merch.
Dude, I
You know?
know.
that T-shirt that's going in Hot Topic of you is fucking phenomenal. Let me try to
How
find
do I download one?
I'll send it to you.
I got a bunch of them. I'll give them
That's
to you
what
for
we're
free.
saying. You can't download it.
Beautiful.
I'd actually rock one, you know? I rocked a Hillary Duff shirt one time, and I got a photo in a skate magazine, like doing like a Smith Grinder fucking Hillary Duff shirt.
I might have to disown that.
like
I want to frame that.
like a Hillary Duff shirt that like belongs on a fucking 10-year-old girl.
Dude, you used
Was
to
your
have
belly
Justin
button
Bieber
showing?
T-shirts sitting all over the goddamn house.
In the Afterworld video, you're wearing a
Dude.
Justin Bieber bracelet.
I love the beat.
Yeah, you were.
This is what happened. I don't know who the fuck it was, but somebody kept sending me boxes and boxes and boxes of Justin Bieber shit, like hats and
Probably Justin Bieber.
and belts and shirts and like anything you could think of. And I'm like,
You know who it was?
I'm like, who the fuck is?
You know who it was? It was remember John Rifkin who put out the Viva La Band's CD/DVD set?
Is that who it was?
It's his brother.
Why would he do that?
Oh, my
Was he
whiskey.
fucking with me?
Probably to make up with all the money that they. Never mind. I don't want to get sued, but you know what I mean.
Was it really him?
Yeah, because I was working
What
with Asher Roth.
was he doing it to be funny?
No, he got your address and wanted you
Dude,
to have.
because I have like $1,000 worth of Justin Bieber shit
I was
Can I
working
have
with
some?
him on
to
a.
the point where I started wearing it. Like I had all these Justin Bieber blazers.
Beeb
I'm
is
like,
awesome.
Fuck it, I'll
love
rock
the
a
Beeb.
Well, yeah, he's doing well. Fuck it. Cheers on him.
God, can you imagine being that young and that good looking and like automatically have it made that young? Like that dude doesn't have to worry for anything. God,
He's got like $100 million and he's 16.
that little fucker.
Fuck him.
No, I'm not gonna fuck him.
Just kidding.
Ew, no, I'm not gonna fuck him. No. Anyway, all right, I'm not gonna tell my. I was almost gonna tell my Asher Roth story, but I'm not gonna do that.
Why
I'm
not?
Gonna, no, because I'll fucking flip out.
Really?
Yeah, I'll be back. I gotta cool down.
Are you that mad about it?
Wait,
Well, now I want to know.
Well, that, dude, you have to tell it at this point.
But you have to tell at this point. Well, let's cut to a song. I'm going to find out what this story is.
Franz is going to take a Cleveland.
Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Are you gonna take shit?
Okay, this next song is for. I want to play Lil Wayne because I have to thank him because what?
He doesn't get any
Because
radio.
if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have met you.
That's true. And he gets Lil Wayne gets no.
So cheesy. It's
Lil Wayne gets
I
no.
throw up in my own mouth and then swallow it back down.
Lil Wayne gets no radio play, so we should totally like
What are you
help
talking
help
about?
him out.
Wayne is on the radio.
No,
every
he gets no radio play,
I've
so we
never
should
heard
we
it
should
ever.
help him out and play one of his
What?
songs.
Are you serious?
Because like nobody gets to
In
hear it.
LA, like every other fucking
We're
song.
fucking with you,
Dude, he's struggling.
Oh my
He's playing
God.
on the radio.
What are you talking
In LA,
My
they play.
gosh.
That
Every
guy's
time I
struggling.
flick on MTV, it's Lil Wayne, Lil Wayne.
He's struggling.
Yeah.
Fuck
You know what?
you
Lil
guys.
Wayne gets no love. Nobody plays his music on the air. Nobody plays it on MTV. He doesn't get it on FM radio.
Well, I don't know.
So we're just trying to help Lil Wayne out. No.
Yeah.
This one goes out to Lil Wayne. I'm thanking him.
What song?
Novocaine.
no,
Or
no.
where he's like, tell me it's real.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. How do we know what the name is? Do you know the name of it?
Lil Wayne and Drake.
Just type Lil Wayne and Drake. Yeah. No, I already know. Lil Wayne, D-Boy.
No.
D-Boy.
No.
D-Boy. Don't listen to her.
No.
D-Boy.
D-Boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Can you say it? Oh yeah, fuck yeah, Radio Bam Series 28 Faction in that voice.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, bam, radio action.
Radio action. And then Lil Wayne. D-Boy.
All right.
This is so not it.
I know, dude. This is it.
This
Wait,
is
wait,
it.
Wait. That's not it.
What
Here,
the fuck
This
you-
is it.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, shake that ass. Fuck yeah. Oh, we're back. Franz, put your dick away.
I can't. I'm trying.
Franz, put your dick away. Hey.
Shayla, get that dick out of your mouth.
Porson, put on your headphones.
Christ.
Oh,
sheesh.
I thought this whiskey was wine, and I just took a major goddamn.
No,
Is
it's
that
like
mine?
fucking really intense.
Is that mine?
Whiskey. I don't know what.
All right, you know what, Franz? When was the
The
last time?
God.
When was the last time you tried whiskey?
As long as it's not Chad.
Like years ago, and I thought the whiskey was wine. I'm a beer
Well,
guy.
we got
I'm a
this.
sour guy.
We got this at Fashion Week for free. It's a $300 bottle of Macallan, and it's 17 years old or whatever. Taste it. It tastes exactly like. You know what? Chad drinks whiskey.
Yeah.
I'm
Try
about to have it, and it gets ripped
All right.
from my hand.
I'll let
Chad.
you try it, but Chad knows exactly.
Yeah.
Chad,
So-
Chad, on a scale of 1 to 10.
$300. Doesn't this taste exactly like
I'll tell you.
a
Hold on, don't tell me
$7
it
bottle?
On the
No,
Ginsberg
it
palate.
doesn't. It
It's
tastes
300 bucks.
different.
The Ginsberg palate. No,
I think Jameson's
No,
better.
it is smooth, and it totally like disappears after you
I
the
don't,
whiskey.
I
taste.
don't believe
Let
it.
me
It's
see
kind of
this.
like it,
No,
it tastes
give me this.
it
like
disappears.
no, it tastes like
Let me see.
Canadian.
I mean, it does go down
It's
smooth,
kind of
but
like Canadian.
Why the
whiskey.
fuck would you spend $300 on a bottle of whiskey
Oh,
when it gets the
fuck
same
that.
amount of drunk
So
in a
that
bottle
you
of
can
Jack?
say you
I don't
spent
know. I don't like
$300
it. I
on
think
whiskey.
You have no
It's a Travis
aftertaste
Barker
now.
story, dude.
Good point, Mohawk.
It's gone right now. You have no.
Franz, you try.
But I don't have that when I drink Jameson.
It's kind of like Canadian Club or something. But
Call
good.
Red One and tell him to forward another
Should we
hook.
call Red One on speaker?
Tastes like
Yeah, well, you know what? Text him first and say if he answers, it's live on the radio because we can't put people on the radio. that
Okay,
don't know.
Red One. Calling you.
Oh shit, we did that to her. Oops.
Like he's
But
gonna
that's
think
fine,
I'm calling
because
him from like Kiss
can find
FM
out
and
who
it's like BAM
She
Radio.
lives here.
what's
He's
that
in-
mean?
he's in
That's a
fucking
fucking
Sweden.
insult.
Live.
Is Kiss FM more popular? It's only one town. Fuck Kiss FM.
Kiss FM.
That's what she said.
Who?
He's gonna think he's talking to Kiss FM, but it's only Radio Bam.
He's gonna think he's talking to like he's like, oh, Puss in Black, blah blah blah, like thinking he's like promoting.
Does he have an accent?
Yeah, he's from Morocco and then he moved to Sweden, so he's like Swedish Moroccan.
Try to imitate his accent.
He's like Puslina, Puslina,
Really?
and he's like,
Did you do your record in Sweden?
we did it in Sweden,
Really?
Madrid, Miami, New York, LA,
Where in Sweden?
Stockholm,
Yeah.
and then we
So
You know,
CKYD
you know what
record.
blows, Chad?
Yeah.
I think I figured out that when she was recording in Madrid, I was in Madrid filming 3.5, and that's when I met Javier Hidalgo, and I was there for 3 weeks.
I'm just gonna call
And
Red.
she was there for a month at the same time.
It's probably like 7 in the morning for him.
Don't do it. That's going to be rude.
Who cares?
I care. Franz, don't you have some stories?
All right, can you?
Red One Production. Nobody is available right now to take your call. If this is urgent, please call our managers Alan or Luan at 818.
Oh,
No.
not playing that.
Oh my God. Well, now it's a process of
Psych.
elimination. They can just keep trying numbers at the 818 till they get it.
Dude, you know it was so fucking funny? I was out with a few friends at Barnaby's, and Porson was with me, and Angel, you know the dude who skates at the barn?
Yeah.
Well, her phone happens to get a quick text, and he was like right there. So like when it lights up, you automatically look, and it says Pam Anderson on it, and he's just like, "Holy fuck, is that really Pam Anderson?" She's like, yeah, what of it? Like, oh my god, that's like my dream girl. Like
So he comes to someone else's phone ringing.
So
Not even ringing. An intercepted text, and he's getting a full-blown hard on.
so
He's like, oh my god, is that Pam Ann texting you, Pam Ann?
he kept saying Pam Ann.
Everybody was like, shut up.
Isn't that a flight?
So
funny.
we rigged it up to where
It's like some new TV show.
we rigged it
Pam.
up to where he talked to her for, you know, like a good 30 seconds or whatever. That's like his claim to Twitter fame. You know, like, oh, just talked to Pam Anderson. Oh my God,
He
my
made me
life is
take
complete.
A screenshot of the text messages they had between them.
I'm so happy for him. I'm ready to, like, in my mind, I've already jerked off to him enjoying it. Like, dude, oh no, who did we meet tonight?
Good God.
Annoying Mike or whatever. Where's the fucking dude's name? No, I'm.
It's over now.
All right, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Chop that one.
No, I'm not chopping it because
gotta
he don't
chop
even
it.
listen to it.
All right,
I know who you're talking about, but he don't know who you're talking
Well, he
about.
discovered Cleveland.
I feel like thanking Lil Wayne again and playing John
Why do you want to thank Wayne?
because
the quote of the century.
I went to see him and I went to Hershey to see him play, and then that's where I met Porson.
Oh, I thought he made the song where my toilet paper thing.
He did.
And now we super duper love us.
You thank him for meeting Porcelain, that's fine and all that, but I thank him because he left humankind with the line, "My toilet paper's thick."
Do you know what
Which-
he means by that?
Yeah, it means he's so rich that he can afford the Charmin. He doesn't have to settle wipe. He's not wiping his ass with no frills.
That's not no Scott One Ply.
Dude,
Trust me, I know all about
You know what's
Scott One Ply.
dude, is what's so good about rap is that you can get away with talking about like you know, I got a bed on my jet. I got fucking sitting in my Maybach. Like you can't do that with rock and roll. If you try to
Right.
do a rock and roll song like, yeah, sitting in my Maybach, getting ready to lay
You can't
back
talk
in
about,
my,
like,
in my
current-
I
jet.
think Nickelback
Shit.
made a
It-
shitty song like
yeah.
that you're telling me about. called
Nickelback has
Rockstar.
a song called
Fuck that song.
Dude, this is how it goes. I'm not kidding.
Nickelback.
It
I'm
goes-
sorry, I
it
just-
That dude has fuck you money though. It sucks.
Like,
I know he does.
Wait,
He's got a
whip it out.
professional ice rink in his second basement.
Chad, you look so cool with your sunglasses
goes-
on.
Wait, Ben, whip it out, whip it out.
Cause we all stay skinny cause we just won't eat, and we hang around in the coolest balls, and we drive around in our 16 cars, and hey, I wanna be a rock star.
Wait,
Fucking horrible.
but not farcical like They Might Be Giants type of fucking tone. Dead serious.
Oh no, this is a serious song.
It's dead serious.
Yeah. Cause we all stay skinny cause we just won't eat, and we hang around in the coolest balls, and we drive around in our 15 cars, and we hey, I wanna be a rock star.
Wait.
Horrible.
And I
That's so-
hey, I want to be a rock star.
That's how it goes.
Why would you say that?
They
Oh my
did.
god, that's so bad.
Why
They
would you
did.
say that?
They did.
Why would you
What a bunch of homos, man.
Well, you know what sucks? It sold copies.
Why would you buy that?
It's the worst
Middle
lyrics
America.
on earth.
And is this them?
No, it's the Roadrunner.
You know what?
song.
Actually,
That's
Chad,
who
could you
puts
play it? Because
Chad.
I bet you.
Yeah,
he
I don't
he
believe
probably doesn't believe.
I really don't believe you.
Nickelback, Rockstar.
I might
I
have
don't
to
have
kill
it.
myself.
Go on YouTube.
Wait a minute. And hey, we're
And hey, I want to be a rock star.
No one wants to hear that.
why would you sing that?
I want to hear it just to prove that I'm not lying.
I like this better already.
Yeah.
Never bothers anyone. Roadrunner.
Yeah.
Never bothers anyone.
They bother
Seriously,
people.
My pussy's gonna be.
Is this it?
Here we go. Here we go.
Is this it?
Yeah. Listen to the. Wait till the hook comes in.
Aren't they already stars? Nickelback, I've heard of them. Like, what a bunch of homosexuals. And you know what? Actually, that's a diss to the homosexual community.
like gays.
Because gays
I'm
are
gonna
awesome.
put that out there right
Dude,
now.
I like gays
Let's
too.
not get in
Actually,
trouble for that.
You want to hear it? No, you want to hear it? You want to hear my
I
gay?
love gay
You want to hear my gay club
the
story?
funnest bars to go to are gay bars.
I have a gay
Yeah,
bar
I
story.
took him to Splash in
She
New
took
York
me to the
City,
gayest gay
'cause
bar
I
in New York
always
City.
like
I
do
had more
appearances
fun
and
than that.
performances there.
Chad, are you
It's
queued
true.
up?
Yeah,
for
I
my,
hear you.
are you
It's fun.
Are you queued up for my gay bar story?
You're finding glitter in your asshole for days after you leave that place.
Should I? All right, I'm not gonna.
I love Splash.
What's this now?
This is my gay bar story.
All right, friends.
Oh. Wait, what's this?
It's my story. Should I start the story?
Yeah.
Is this about your last relationship?
At the gay? No, this is me at the gay bar.
Okay, go.
Okay, so I'm at the gay bar with a gay buddy of mine, and you know I got some gay friends. Hey, whatever, you know what I mean? I'm from Philly. We let it all hang out, and so we're fucking chilling out. They're like, hey, come to the gay bar. I'm like, I'm down. So we're at Woody's, and they're like, and I'm checking out the fucking. I'm not checking out the dudes. No way. I'm too straight. So I'm checking out the there's these hot homosexual women. What do they call them? Lesbians. And so no, they weren't. So. So I'm enjoying watching these women, and they're like, yeah, you know, like they're kind of bi-curious. I'm like, isn't bi-curious when a dude wants to like have sex with a man? And they're like, no, bi-curious, like lesbians get that too. I was like, really? And they introduce us, and we're talking and stuff, and they're like, yeah, we've never effed a guy. Like, we think it would be good. And basically, like, they were beautiful women.
Never fucked a
They're
guy.
probably just sluts that were lying.
You can say that.
Yeah, they were beautiful women, but they were like the female Rake Jans. When you talk to them, like, hey, I want to fuck a guy. That's them. Boo, boo. But beautiful girls who go, boo, boo. You want to fuck a So we're there at the club, and I'm like, my buddy, so I'm dancing with him, and I'm a horrible dancer. If you can imagine me with no rhythm or any kind of moves whatsoever. Like, yeah, my buddy was saying, like, you know, you're bi-curious, like, oh, yeah, why don't you come over? So I end up over their house. So we're out of the club, and now we're at their house. Oh, here's where the change of music comes in.
Yeah.
So we're back at their place, and they have like this wine, you know. We're chilling out, and we're enjoying the wine, and we're talking.
You and your gay friend?
No, me and the two lesbians.
Okay.
And we're talking about Helen Reddy, and the sensual woman, and all of the lesbian literature that I studied in college from my lesbian studies classes, and I'm like, yeah, making good time with them. Like, you know, they're ready to, like, get down. Like, yeah, you know, we've never made love to a man, and now it's time. And change of music. And I hear, all right. Their fucking clothes come off within 5 seconds. It's like, all right. Fuck us now! Fuck us now! Let's have that hot dick pouring into our thing. Like, let's pour that cock into us like pitchers of water into a flower plant. And I'm like, babe, give me a second. We haven't even kissed or held hands. Like, let me,
Fuck us now.
Give me a second. Something needs to happen to this dick.
But they were lesbians.
But they're ready to find out what it's all about. They've heard all about me, and they're ready to, like, let it all happen. And I am so not ready to have anything happen. I'm like, babe, give me a second. They're like, That's why I fucking hate fucking men. Fuck this. Get the fuck out.
Well,
It's not even fucking hard. And I'm like, I didn't even know 5 seconds ago we were having wine listening to Barry Manilow. You gotta listen. Get the fuck out of here. You dumb fuck. You're one of the fucking reasons we hate men. Don't you understand? So I sit him down. I'm like, okay, before I leave, okay, here's where the healing music comes in. So I'm like, listen, ladies, there's something you have to understand about men. Women are very highly misjudged in the male community in that a lot of men overlook women's personalities, and they don't look for the tenderness and the love that women require in order to get into their emotional state in order to understand them. Look, do you feel hurt that a man never understood you? I mean, do you really? Like, well, yeah, like, guys never really understood us. And like in high school, like, did you feel a strong emotional connection to a man? Like, no, we haven't. And I said, well, think about it. I'm like, I feel the same way that you felt. I feel rejected, and I feel hurt, and I have feelings too. And I just want to say, we can all hold hands and feel good about this moment. Maybe we can move on. Maybe we can all just walk hand in hand to the bedroom and maybe get under the covers or over the covers or somehow get beyond this. Is there a moment of tenderness that we can share where we're kissing and holding hands? Is there some kind of connection, some kind of bonding we can do? They're like, wow. And I explained it to them. I broke it down. And I'm like, basically men and women are kind of the same thing, but we express our emotions differently. And they were like, you know what? We get that. And we take that into consideration. You know what? You're right. But at this point, it's too goddamn late. We're fucking tired, so get the fuck out right now. End of story.
So wait, they came over and you just basically, they said, like, we're lesbians, let's just hang out and drink, and then all of a sudden they're just like, fuck us now. And then
wait, Bam,
man,
Bam,
you can't get a
now you tell the story.
So goddamn confused.
No, you tell the story with the same music. Tell the story that I just told with the same music.
Get the
all right, you're
fuck
at the
out
club.
of town, people. No.
All right, you're at the club.
Shut the fuck up. Like, Franz's
I was at a
Twisted
club,
After School
actually.
Special.
I was at a club in Munich, Germany when we were doing Jackass 2 promotion, and the club was so fucking jam-packed with people, and I could look at the bathroom line, and I could see how long it was. So I'm like, fuck this shit. I just whip out my dick, I put up my hands like I'm dancing, and I just start pissing on this dude's leather hands. And then the bouncer sees me doing that, and he's like, he goes to the other bouncer and he grabs me and he goes, see that motherfucker? He's pissing right now on the dance floor. And I make eye contact with him. I'm like, I am fucked. So this guy comes like sprinting at me. I'm like, I am so dead meat right now. He lunges at me, grabs the person's neck right behind me, and rips him out and throws him out head first like out of a fucking movie. And I'm like, he grabbed the wrong dude. You know what I mean? Like,
great,
and I'm
dude.
just like, fuck yes.
Oh my god, dude. Dude, I got a story like that where I got this dude got beat up because he was trying to fucking kick my ass, dude. He got beat up by like everybody in the club. Okay, so I see. Here's an interesting preface. So I was at a fucking Jackass party, and like, I'm like kind of like, I'm not a big crowd, dude. I don't give a shit. So I'm there, like, and I'm in the corner, and standing next to me is another dude in the corner. So I start talking to him, and he's like, and he heard, and like, one of the things we talked about is animation. I'm like, oh, I do animation. I actually won an animation award. And like, I'm telling about like my stupid little animation. It was like New York Underground's best animated short. And I'm telling him all about it for 25 minutes. He goes, well, I do some animation. I'm like, really? What'd you do? He's like, well, I did this Beavis and Butthead thing. I'm like, are you Mike Judge? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, I am a fucking stupid goddamn asshole douchebag. Like, I'm sitting there talking to Mike Judge about my stupid little...
Well, he was in Jackass.
Yeah, but I didn't know he was him.
Okay, that's
And
not so
I'm talking
bad.
his ear off. But wait.
Picture being invited to Jason Biggs' fucking bachelorette party or whatever, bachelor party that we go to in Vegas, and I have Novak with me, and I invite him.
Well, that's a disaster.
And I say we're going to
already.
Jason Biggs, figuring I know who he was, he would know who he is. He's sitting there talking to him in the middle of like a 10-minute conversation. Anybody ever tell you you look just like that guy who fucked that one pie in that one movie? I'm like, that is him, you fucking dipshit.
But it's funny
no.
that the cultural reference is that he fucked someone else. Like, it's not like, aren't you famous for so-and-so? Like, aren't you the dude whose TMZ scandal was so-and-so? Like,
Throw me a frickin' bone here.
First time I ever took Novak to New Hope. It's a gay town, gay witch town.
yes, it is.
And he meets some dude who happened to be gay. He comes over to me.
Jaxie, what else would I drop?
Yo, Bam, me my homo buddy Chris. He's the man. He's like, yo, Chris, I'll let you suck my dick for $20. I really need the fucking money right now. I'll let you suck my dick for $20. I really need the money right now.
Wait, he said it that fast?
Yo, Bam, there's my homo buddy Chris. He's the man.
Dude, Novak is... You know what? One of the best things about Novak that I learned to take pleasure in, that your brother turned me on to. One time...
butt.
Other than that, we were watching...
Fucking mud flap on the truck.
Novak... Okay, so it's me and Jesse talking in the corner of this party. Novak's across the room, and Jesse goes, "Look at Novak just on autopilot." And I'm like, on autopilot? What do you mean? And like, I look over, and Novak's laughing at someone and goes, "Oh, that's funny." And the dude's like telling a story. He's like, "Oh yeah, and then he did this, and then he did this." Novak's like, "Oh man, that's just like him to do something like that." Who we talking about again? Like, Novak on autopilot is.
Do you remember when Novak was pissing in Carson Daly's closet, and Carson Daly wakes up? He's like, Novak, what are you doing? He's pissing in his fucking cupboard. With food in it.
No.
And he goes,
he was pissing on him and his girlfriend.
I know that, but then afterwards he started pissing in the closet, and he's like, "What are you doing now?" He's like, pissing in the closet. He goes, Carson, I'm just looking for sauce. Indian sauce.
Why Indian?
The next day, I'm like, "What the fuck is Indian sauce?" He's like, "Dude, I don't even know what Indian sauce is."
No, I know why I actually psychoanalyzed him and realized that's why I said that. But I see Carson walked him to the bathroom and said, "All right, Novak, this is the bathroom. Here's where you piss and shit." And I've never heard anyone explain what a bathroom is for.
This is where you pee and this is where you poop.
No. He goes, "No, this is where you piss and shit," because he realized he had to add that just in case Novak thought that the hamper was for shitting. But I psychoanalyzed Novak and realized that why he said, "I'm looking for sauce, Indian sauce."
Because he got in a fight with the Indian taxi driver.
No, actually he was like African.
I'm on Fashion Police.
Oh yeah, cool.
Wait, what is this? All right,
oh wait, is it right now?
Fashion Police.
Wait, right now? On now?
What the fuck is going on?
I'm DVRing it already.
What just happened?
Could you play Lil John Wayne?
What?
just happened?
We just played tons of fucking.
No, Lil Wayne John, not Lil John Wayne.
What happened?
Piss and shit.
Well, that was Radio France.
Going to break.
Ben.
Franz, you want to say goodbye?
Thanks everybody for Radio Bam, and I'm
Thank
so
them
glad
for Radio Bam.
Thank you for Radio Bam. I'm so glad that I didn't get instigated into talking about my Asher Roth story, because I'm pissed at that motherfucker.
Oh, he fucked you over good, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Piss and shit.
And you know what? Also, he fucked over a lot of people who helped him out when he was nothing. And you know what? He's getting sued right now, and it's great to watch him get sued, because for not clearing. All right, never mind. Bye-bye.
Radio Bam, Sirius Faction, Sirius XM Faction.
That's Radio Bam for this week.
We're done.
Tune in next week for more.
You can leave now.
It's Radio Bam. Radio Bam every Monday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific.
Email me now at Radio Bam. Why don't you take a picture of your sweet white ass and send it on over to Radio Bam at Sirius-radio.com.
Call Radio Bam at 877-PORN-BAG.
That's 877-PORN-BAG.
Sweet dreams, Peapod.
Bye, everybody. See you next week.
Faction.
Later.